Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 3, Episode 8 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Towns. We look for European glory, Champions League glory with the Welsh club. And today we have Afan Lido in the league and then the return leg against AZ Alkmaar. Can we do a double over them after we went to their place and embarrassed them last episode? Now we start in the dynamics, and that is because we've had our first player sort of want to leave, basically. Liam Edwards, he wanted better playing time. He wasn't happy with it, which is a shame because Denham was happy with what he was playing with. Edwards, though, he now wants to leave. He's requested a transfer. I'm trying to see where I can show that here. Transfer status. Yeah, transfer listed since the 23rd of October, so that's about a week ago. He just came to me and said we weren't playing him enough. So there you go. I mean, the thing is that he's been a good player for us, but I mean, he's not been outstanding. Averaged just under 6.9 last season, 6.75 in the league this season. As I said, he's been good without being great. He's definitely not irreplaceable. He's physically not that great. So I think going professional, we can afford to lose him. It's sad that it had to come to this, but yeah, if he wants to leave, then so be it. It'll just be a fringe player for the rest of the year, and then out he'll go. McKee and Williams, we're still working on them. If we go and have a look at the promises here, we can see that Denham was happy. We completed that promise. Chris McKee is not happy just yet, but we're still working on him. And Reece Williams, he'll play every game. He's our best defender. I was just trying to rest him where I could to keep him, make sure he's fresh for Europe, and then give Denham games as well. So he'll get there, no problems at all. So yeah, as you can see there, we've now promised that we'll sell Liam Edwards, and come January, if he wants to leave, he can, and if not, he can bugger off at the end of the season. So there we go. That is that. Now, we've got one game to catch you up on since last episode. That is, of course, our, the Welsh League Cup quarter-final tie against Haverfordwest. We got underway with an early Gosset penalty before McKee took advantage of a defensive error with a good curling finish. Haverfordwest pulled one back with a good finish, but went down to 10 men before McKee wrapped up the tie late on with another calm finish. So there we go, a comfortable win. Gosset with the penalty to get us underway in the 3rd minute. Chris McKee banged the double as well. Yeah, that's good, because if we're going to have to play him to keep him happy, then it's good that he's at least scoring. They got a nice goal back. They went down to 10 men soon after, and it was never really in doubt after that, to be honest. But it was, as I said, it was comfortable. So we have got our semi-final draw. I believe we are playing, who are we playing? Barrytown in the semi-final. It looks like it's at home. I don't think it's a two-legged affair, so that should be fine. Barrytown is struggling in the league this year. They're not the team, not the Barrytown we've come to know and love in recent seasons. The New Saints have dropped points. They dropped points to Carmarthen Town 2 games ago. So we're now equal on points with them with 2 games in hand, potentially 6 points clear. One of those games, of course, is coming up very soon here against Afan Lido. The other game looks like it is against, it could be against a few teams down here. So we could potentially go 3 points clear at top of the table. And you can see there a refresher of the Euro 2 Cup conference thing. We currently sit in the promotion play, or the top 2. What's it called? The qualification places. That's the word I'm looking for. So if we avoid defeat against AZ Alkmaar today, we'll have a home tie against Sparta. No, do we go away to Spartak Moscow? A home tie against Sheriff, and 2 points in the hand at least. Maybe we could beat them. Maybe we could do a double. So it's a massive game against AZ Alkmaar coming up here, but first things first, let's go and have a look at what we're doing here against Afan Lido. We are the favourites, as you would expect, for most, if not all, games in the domestic league right now. We're in excellent form. Afan Lido they're a decent team this year. They can see they're equal on points with 3rd. They themselves, if they get a point here, could push into the European places. So this is not sort of a nothing game. David Diora, I guess you'd pronounce that, is the manager. He's not the best, to be honest. They're a cautious, direct playing style. We can see here, this is how we're expecting them to line up. They lost to Bengal City last time out. Positional heat map, we can see their key passes or passing network and key passes. This is a team we're sending out, again, more than one eye on Europe, and this is the team. So Gray goes in goal. It's Newton. It's Lewis, Evans, and Nichols as a back 4. It's Davies. Ben Davies comes in to play in midfield, the deep line playmaker with Gosset. Liam Edwards, he has to play this one because Furlan, who's basically now becomes our first choice right winger and is a better player, to be honest, he's match fatigued for this one. So Edwards goes down the right with Dixon and Jones out left. We do need Neto to come back soon. He's almost back. 4 days, so he should be back very, very shortly. It's Dixon in the number 10 role who's done a good job there. One of our youngsters. We're giving him game time and he's developing as a result of it. And as I said, McKee goes up top. We do have Allmark on the bench. We'll try and get him 2 minutes at the end. Well, they've sprung a surprise here. They've come out 4-4-2. It shouldn't make a difference. We should still be more than strong enough to beat them. But I don't like surprises. What do we say here? Just go out there and impress me, boys. Keep the run going. Some calm, we have faith. And yeah, like I say, we should be more than strong enough, even with the kids coming out here, or the backup team. I would have liked to have played Gosney again in the centre of defence, but again, he was match fatigued for this one. So Joe Lewis is a good player. I was going to play him in Europe, but it doesn't look like that'll be the case now. We kind of have to play Kelly at left back, though I am thinking maybe we go with Glennon there like we did in the first game, just because he's a little bit better defensively. Gossé over a free kick here. Looks for the back post. It's headed away. Speak of Joe Lewis, there he is. Can he get a cross in? He dinks one out. It's there for Davies. Oh, I thought it was going more on target than that, but no such luck. Let's go attacking here. Let's see if we can put this game to bed nice and quickly here. They've stuck in it, haven't they? They've not given us much. We were exploiting the middle. I'm going to say let's maybe try and exploit the flanks instead. They might be sitting quite narrow. Here we go, another highlight. It's right up at the end we're attacking. Can we put a bit of pressure on them and win this ball high up the pitch? A loose pass there was being forced. Gossé, look at the run there for Edwards. Liam Edwards, transfer listed Edwards. And he can't find the back of the net. That's why you're not playing, mate. That's right there. Again from the corner, we know we have some big target guys in there. It's away. It's there for Evans to pick up. What can he do with it? You could see what he was trying, but it was not the most intelligent thing. A bit of a Hail Mary, really, wasn't it? We come straight back. Lewis nods it down there for Davies. Forward for Dixon. Dixon looks for Edwards. Go on, mate. Come on. Bit of quality for you here. No. We almost just like need to tell him to concentrate, don't we? We are coming right into it. Definitely exploiting the flanks has worked, hasn't it? Is that a free kick? Yes, it is. And is that a sending off? It looks as though it just might be. Cheerio, good sir. We'll see you next time. And up against 10 men, whether we're home, away, or anywhere else, we should be able to win this game from here, I would hope. It was disappointing. What do we say here? The favourites. Where's the thing about them being down an extra man? Keep going here. They're down a man. We can get a result. I'm just going to say I'm unhappy. Let's maybe not be some of them are apprehensive, so let's just maybe calmly say that. Nichols, more from you, please, mate, but don't get yourself sent off. Again, Daniel Evans just continues to look. He just continues to look good at centre back, doesn't he? Which is excellent to see. We've got faith in these boys, and yeah, the one concern I maybe have, apart from the fact he's complacent and not playing well, is I don't know that McKee is the strongest in the air. Only jumping reach of 4. He's got good heading of 13, so that will help if he can get to the ball, but whether or not whether he can get there is going to be the problem, isn't it? I'm wondering if we maybe want to lower the tempo down. We're up against 10. They're probably going to sit back. There's a decent ball in, and he's offside. Henry Jones. I'd like to see that again. Was he? He must have been very close to being behind the ball. I mean, they are both offside there. Is he behind the ball? It's a lot closer than that graphic would suggest, I think. Let's concentrate. McKee, you've got your start, mate. You've done nothing with it. Let's bring Allmark on. Pressing forward. Anything else we want to do? Not right now. I do think we maybe just want to lower the tempo down. Because the chances are they are just sitting. They're just sitting and waiting for us to make the move. So we'll do that. And see what we can do. Can we get something from a corner? You get the feeling we just need to find a way through. It's Allmark, and it's a decent header and a good save. If we find a way through, you think the floodgates just might open. That's a bit of a... I don't know that he meant that, the goalkeeper, but it's worked out okay for them. Now we're going to get caught on the break here. Save us, Gray. Save us. He doesn't need to because it's a horrible shot. But again, we're sort of flattering to deceive in the league, aren't we? We're not getting the job done. Let's bring Parsons on for... no, let's bring Watts on for Gossé. Not for Gossé, for Davies, who hasn't really done it for us in there. Newton's not having the best game at left back. All right, let's bring Kelly on for here. That's our third sub there. No, let's not make our third sub for a fullback. What we don't want to do here for sure is go behind, because that could become problematic, and that's just what's happened. We're losing to 10-man Afan Lido. What is going on, boys? Hopefully that'll wake us up a little bit. Yes, we want to proceed with the change. Oh, it's not good, is it? It's not good. All right, what can we do here? Let's not exploit the flanks. What else can we do? We can't really do that much else. We'll get stuck in, I guess. And we'll give them a shout of, what the hell, guys? What the hell? We will make that sub for Newton. He's playing a 6-3. I don't know what else we can do. Let's get our fullbacks going forward more. And we just got to hope we can find something from this game. There's only 8 minutes to go. We're surely not going to lose the invincible season against 10 men. Is he offside? He is offside. It looked offside, that one. We've looked complacent almost from kickoff. And I mean, this is poor. This is really... Look at that. That's not... Both those guys, they should be fined for that. That is disgustingly poor. Boys, come on. Oh, I can't believe this has happened. We've lost to Afan Lido. 10-man Afan Lido. And there goes the invincible season. I am so angry at that. And we can have no complaints. 17-game unbeaten run goes up in smoke because we couldn't beat 10-man Afan Lido. I'm going to go and calm down, guys. Wait right there. We'll be back. We have AZ Alkmaar coming in the league and the Europa thingy. Oh, unbelievable. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming out, getting to the ground a little bit early, taking some time out of your busy days for this. Now, obviously, we have an important game coming up, very important game coming up here shortly, but I do think it's very important that we at Bala Town, that we recognise excellence. Now, last time out against AZ Alkmaar, we definitely witnessed excellence in Luke Bussenbrew's sensational hat-trick, which secured us a very famous victory. Now, to honour what can only be described as a busty performance, I give you Bussenbrew, the Dutch Destroyer. Well done, Luke. Well done. Much deserved. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. We are about to host AZ Alkmaar, and I think you will all agree that that is very, very well deserved by Luke Bussenbrew. Hat-trick heroics in the first, or the away leg of this tie. Not the tie, but you know what I mean, in the group stage. And here we go. Here we go again. Now, we've got to be realistic here. We're not the favourites, and their bookies, suggest that. We're actually, not too bad considering what, I think last time we 10-1 last time, so we've almost halved our odds, which is excellent. Or have we more than halved them? I can never figure out odds. But we've got to be realistic here. Anything that resembles a point is good. If we can get out of this tie with AZ Alkmaar still behind us, that would be a wonderful, wonderful thing. Now, we still don't know too much about them. They apparently still don't have a manager. This is how they played against us last time. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed things up a little bit, but you never know. So this is literally how they played against us last time. We can see there their passing network and all the other ins and outs there. Let's have a look at what we're doing, how we're sending them out. We don't need to close down the keeper based off of that, so they didn't pass out from the back. So a few changes. Gray comes in, or no, Gray continues in goal, I should say. Glennon comes in to play left wing back. We're going to go with Lewis, Denham, and Williams as the rest of the defence, with Bakari down the right. Vieira and Parsons go in midfield. It is Waite as the number 10 role. Now, McKee is match fatigued, not surprisingly, because he has played a lot of football lately. So we're going to give Allmark a start in Europe here. Let's see what he can do with that. Can he get a first European goal? Bussenbrew, the hero of the away game. He continues up top. Yeah, let's see how we do. So they have changed the way they're playing. So that kind of is what it is. We might actually match up okay against this, because wing-backs on wing-backs, we can put our strikers to mark them. So this might work out okay for us. What do we want to say here? Go out there and prove a point. Do we want to be the... I don't know what to say to them. Let's give the fans a good performance. It's a great opportunity. The media have been praising you lately. Don't let that put pressure on your performance. Let's maybe go with that. Let's take a bit of pressure off today. You can only imagine, there's going to be some expectation that we can go and win again. And, we're still a semi-pro club, let's not forget. Yeah, I think I was saying anyway. I meant to say if I didn't. I have fixed up the corner, sort of defending that. What I've done is I've taken the man off the far post and pushed him forward to the edge of the 6-yard box. So hopefully we'll see a benefit from that. Yeah, if we're going to lose a game, I just hope we don't lose it because of set pieces. You know, it's of all the ways to concede goals, I think it's the worst, especially in this sort of, when we're such underdogs. Yeah, it would be. Reece Williams takes a little bit of a risk there, but it works out okay for him. Can he get a ball away? Now he can. It's a good ball for Bakari getting forward. There we dream. And Bakari, he goes himself and he gives us a 5th-minute lead. Go on, Bakari. 2nd goal of the season for him. I thought maybe he should have squared it back to Olmark. Olmark, no doubt, was absolutely screaming for the ball. But Williams, a good run. And look at that. We picked out the run of Bakari. We'll say concentrate. Look, is it Olmark there? Look at that. He's crying out for it. He had an open goal, but Bakari, eyes lit up, went himself, and he gets himself a goal in the group stage, and we're 1-0 up again. We're top of the group. We're top of the group. We're top of the league. We're top of the league. Come on, boys. Olmark, putting good pressure on there. Now, don't look at the kickoff highlight. We've nicked it, have we? Just about. What's happened there? A little bit of rugby in the middle of the field. Here we go with James Waite. Look at Boston Brew getting forward. Can't quite find him. I've got an itchy nose. I've got cat hair up my nostril. It's all happening. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, it's a massive save from Louis Gray. We'll get rid of Olmark. We don't need to have him marked up there for us. Can we get this away, please, boys? Let's not concede from a corner. Gray's there. You can see there we had the 3 men across the 6-yard box. So I'm hoping that will sort of what's what we're looking for. See off that problem. We won't have that issue anymore. It's been an even game. They have had more shots than us. Let's see if we can demand a little bit more. I mean, I always feel bad demanding more from them. But, yeah, an early goal. I didn't see that. Did we get an early goal? I think we were 8 minutes, I think it was, wasn't it? Was it Romario Vieira that put us in front? I'm trying to remember now who got the goal in that, the first goal in that. No, it was Boston Brew. I can't remember when we took the lead in that one. If we took the... Well, I can't... Anyway, I can't remember. I think I'm getting the game against Tiramus... what they called Sheriff. I think I'm getting the 2 games confused. I think Vieira opened the scoring in that one. Too many games in Europe. What do we say to this? Excellent efforts. Things are going... Oh, what do I say? Is it a don't get complacent, or is it a there's room for improvement? The match ratings aren't great. All right, let's guard against complacency. Connor Parsons in midfield. One thing we have, I think, we're discovering is that our midfielders are not up to it in sort of at this level, which is completely fair enough. But there's, maybe when we turn professional and we can train them more and what do you want to say here? Let's show some passion. Train them more and they can develop a little bit better. Maybe we'll start and see them sort of up to this level. Spartak Moscow's 2-0 up, so we're not top of the group anymore. But as things stand, we have a foot. Here we go with Olmark. Can Olmark get himself a European goal? It's a tight angle. And it was never really likely from there against a goalkeeper of this quality, was it? Work to do now defending a set piece. It's Lewis that got up for it. I don't think, he didn't win the header, but maybe did just enough there. Defensively, look at that. Our best players down that right side, their left. Again, Parsons, he's not really improved. I think we subbed him off in the first game, last episode, didn't we? Here we go with Glennon. Glennon there for Vieira. It's not the best ball, is it? No, it just gets over to Bakari. Bakari, it's Denny Alves. Oh, it would have been a wonderful goal. And we have a corner. I'm wondering if we do Davis for Parsons again in midfield. It's a loose ball, and Lewis attacked it just a little bit too vigorously, perhaps, and headed it straight over the bar. All right, so let's take off Parsons. Let's bring on Davies. This worked in the first leg. Boston Brews had a much quieter game. But to be honest, I'm okay with that. I don't think we want to change too much else. Come on, boys. Come on, concentrate. Oh, come on. We're so close. We're so close. Again, it would be cruel at this point. Oh, there's a highlight. I don't want highlights. Highlights are bad. Oh, Gray. One for the cameras there. We can concede goals from highlights. I don't want it. Gray, just get rid. Something sensible, please. Is that sensible? Yes, it is. Wait for Davis. Oh, Davis, what is that, mate? Oh, you moron. What a moron. I don't have Get Expressive on. What is that? Oh, what is that? Oh, you more. Get off the field, you fucking idiot. Gossé. I can't believe he's done that. What a... Come on, boys. Don't throw it away now. We've done so well for so long. It's not quite headed clear. It comes back in. Oh, that is not fair. Oh, fucking Davis. We were cruising. We had possession. And now we're 2-1 down because Ben Davis is a fucking idiot. Oh, that's not fair. Game. Unbelievable. Too late. Again, it's late goals. Honestly, when we turn professional, I'm not going to be satisfied till somebody dies of exhaustion from running. Oh, that is... I might even sack Ben Davis on the spot. I'm so angry at that. I mean, what do we say? It's one of those days. You gave it everything, boys. Oh, I can't believe it. Where's Ben Davis? I'm going to punch him in the face. Where are you, mate? I am going... You're restraint. He's a decent player. We need him. But I don't know what to do. I'm going to think about it. Guys, I'm really sorry. It's been not a great episode. We've fallen to the cruelest of cruel defeats there. And a terrible performance against Afan Lido. We haven't had many bad episodes this series, but that was one of them. That just leaves you feeling sick in the stomach, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, that's it for today. If you have enjoyed that for some reason, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know in the comments what sort of torturous punishment do we give Ben Davis. He needs something. Maybe we can invest some of this money in a torture dungeon or something. Does Bala have a castle with a torture dungeon that we can borrow? I reckon an hour, 2 hours max will probably do it. Anyway, guys, we'll be back next time. We'll come back for Penny Bont away and then Sheriff Tiraspol at home. We beat them 4-0 away. We have to win this game now, don't we? We have to win this game, and what we ideally would like to see is Spartak Moscow beat AZ Alkmaar. But suddenly, thanks to Ben Davis, getting out of the group looks a lot more difficult. See you next time, guys. Take care.